We are alike in that way.
Iro here from Irogru Gaming. Looking again at Dead Orbit, this time doing Season 3, so wanted to kind of talk about it just a little bit. So let's talk to Captain Emo here.
Once we're gone. I wish to remember Earth.
Things are a bit different this time around. You're going to have Renown instead of just kind of collecting Engrams. So, and you do have little quests that go with each of these as well, but they are going to be a bit more difficult because of the Renown. Anyway, I'll get into that here in a minute. Like before, like all these, you have to get your ranks up, so you got to get Engrams to increase those ranks. Ranks are shared amongst all your characters, so if you have all three, Titan, Hunter, and Warlock, that's great. The rep goes together with that. So unfortunately, though, that's not. It doesn't. Not all of them work for like the different side quests for each of the characters. Like in Iron Banner, which I shared before a few weeks ago, however many weeks ago it was, like your special kills that you have to do stacked get together. So you were able to do that together. But in Rallies, in this faction rally, that's not the way it is at all. So if you are wanting to get the gear and the ornaments for all three characters, if you have three, you're going to have to do the individual quests for each toon, each character, which is different for each one. So like here we have the carrion pit for the piece that goes on the arm for a Warlock. Well, with the Hunter, you have to go somewhere else. It's not Nessus, but it's another location. So those are all different. So expect a bit of a grind for that if you plan on doing those. Now, moving over here though to these boots. Talking about Renown again. Renown you can earn through doing daily activities, public events. You get them from killing like those random boss guys that show up, those tough guys that drop your chest. Anyway, whatever that's called, not a big deal. Those will give you Renown points. You get 1 through 5 based on what you do. Public events will give you like 3. Those little quests will give you like 1. Anyway, the higher the rank, the easier it is for you to die. To heal, like when you have 3 to 4 or 5, whatever, maybe even 2, you have to kill enemies and they drop orbs like on Nightfalls and on Heroic Strikes. So you'll need to collect those so you don't die, and you have to play careful, especially when it comes to the lost sectors, which I'll get to that here in a minute. Anyway, Renown earned, you get it really fast. However, for here you have to have a full Dead Orbit anti-extinction armor equipped. I have that on my Warlock. I don't have that on any of my other characters. So, like, doing this was easy for my Warlock. And I haven't done it on my Hunter, I haven't done my Titan. Neither one of those have the Dead Orbit equipment. So, the only way to get those is through Engrams. So I'm going to make sure that when I do it, I use the Engrams on those characters so they have a chance to get Dead Orbit or armor. Anyway, so you got to have a full set equipped while you do those. Moving on, looking here, you got to get 15 Engrams for the gloves. Precision kills with Fallen, not too bad. Rank 25 with your Engrams. You have to kill high value targets and loot their chests. So you got to do that however many times. I haven't looked at the percentages for that to be able to get that ornament. Moving over here to the Helm, you're going to have to spin Renown. Now, spinning Renown is going through those lost sectors. You need to survive, be careful, kill things, beat the boss, loot the chest. When you loot the chest, depending on how many Renown you have, will give you a certain amount of points. So if you have 5 Renown, you open that chest after beating the boss of the sector, you get 5 Renown spent. And you get like bunch of bonus tokens for Dead Orbit or whichever faction you're doing if you're doing a different one. Anyway, so that's a big deal. I did a couple of them today, and when you die, this is frustrating. When you die, you lose 1 renown. Thankfully, you don't lose all, but you do lose 1 if you perish. So there's a few, obviously, some items here. This cool-looking helmet takes 50 engrams, which might take a little bit. Although with the way they're doing the renown, you can get quite a bit of renown really fast, and it only takes 20 tokens to get 1 level. For your reputation, so that's not too bad, but yeah, you're gonna definitely have to exploit those lost sectors and play careful there, or if you can have people join you, which I've never done it before, but that probably helps too. Anyway, if you have any questions, put it in the comments, and I guess if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool. Not a big deal. I'm doing this more for fun. Anyway, that's about all I got. I may do a short video on the other 2 factions later, but that seems like a good time for me now. So, Iro is out.